Alright, so we just got the brand new All-Star program, and this program is actually really sick. We're going to be getting a lot of really good cards for free, and I love that. Because you're going to be getting Stubs along the way, XP along the way. I'm going to be able to get like Paul Skeens or Dylan Cruz for practically free all through the program, and that's super sick. I'm going to be talking about the fastest way to get this program done and how you guys are going to add these boys to your squad. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys smash that like and sub button as we are growing bigger and bigger every single day. Let's get right into it. If you guys want cheap Stubs, make sure you guys go to u4gm.com. What they will end up doing is all they do is you give them your ID, their password, they do it all for you, and then you just put in my coupon code for Brady to get 5% off your purchase. Link will be in the description below. So we just got the brand new All-Star program, and it looks pretty crazy. You're going to be getting cards along the way, such as this Morales card, a couple of 32nd overalls. It doesn't look like it goes past that. But then there's a couple of all-star guys you get, like Bryce Elder and Kodai Senga, who honestly, this Kodai Senga, definitely kind of a budget beast. He throws cheddar, and he's got really good per nines, a 110 hits per nine, 116 pitching clutch. That's kind of crazy. Bryce Elder the same way, a 101, 125 with sinker slider. Like, this card plays. This card absolutely plays. George Kirby with a sinker and a 4-seam mix, and he's got amazing control. His hits per nine is a little bit bad though. Framber Valdez, who's actually pretty usable. The only thing is 93 doesn't cut it on like Hall of Fame legend. There are better guys. Ozzy Albies was an okay card, definitely not bad. David Bednar, Corbin Burns has a card, which is always fun because that one plays and he's got the cutter sinker mix. Awesome. Diamond Duos cards. And then the big thing is that at 95 you get a sellable pack. A sellable pack. So you get to pack one of these boys. That's why I told you guys in my draft day video is do not spin Stubs, because you can actually get this guy. Get one of these guys, one of these rare players that are no sell, and you get to add them to their squad, which is kind of crazy. Paul Skeens, like, these guys were going for 100K. I knew that they would go really cheap. Paul Skeens down to 50, Dylan Cruz down to about the same thing. They're all like 40 to 50 cards. I got Wyatt Langford, and I absolutely love this guy, but I'm probably gonna either pick up Dylan Cruz, because I bought Skeens as well. I told you guys about that in my last video. Vladimir Guerrero could also be a sneaky pick. He's definitely the best pick out of these. So if you're choosing somebody to pick out of this, probably not the draft guys, probably Randy Arozarena or Vladimir Guerrero. Like, those dudes are crazy. I really expected them to do Elias Diaz a little bit better. Like, you hit a homer and you're only giving him 115 power versus right. Just max him out. It's the All-Star game. It's an All-Star card. I don't know why they didn't do that. But Elias Diaz, he's an okay card. Good vision. I mean, not bad for a catcher card. Yandy Diaz didn't really look that crazy. He's good, but like, there's just so many of these good dudes. So probably Vladimir Guerrero is the best pick to pick out of this. But this is 100 stars to get all the way to the end. Let's talk about how we're going to do it. So the event, that's one of the best ways to do it. I like the events. Events are great ways to make Stubs. I talk about that all the time. But before you do the event, you got to grind the moments. So it looks like there's a good amount of moments here. So you're going to get 25 program stars by doing all this event. All of these are 2 apiece. And then National League is going to be win a game. So you're going to have to play the final 2 innings of this. So it's going to take a little bit longer. But these aren't bad at all. The one thing I will say is you're getting a lot of home run moments, because this is a home run derby kind of event. You're going to be getting a lot of these home run derby moments. So for hitting these home runs, one thing I would suggest is power swing. Power swing is going to help you guys to do this. I power swing on home run moments. That's just something I've always done. If you want a normal swing, good for you, but that's just how I've always done it. For the winning the game, you're just playing them. It's not that difficult. For extra base hits and pitching innings, for the extra base hit moments, just normal swing. You're going to find a gap. It's not going to be too bad, especially with Dylan Cruz right there. And then for the Paul Skeens moment, I would just throw 2 fastballs and then a slider away, but you don't need to get strikeouts, so it's going to be pretty simple. As far as finishing the moments, the big way you're going to be getting this program done is through grindable players. So whenever you get that, I believe you said that you'd be around 25. Yeah, it was 25. So you'll be at this Kodai Senga card. So you're going to take all 4 of these, 4 of these cards, and you're going to put them into the event, and you're going to grind the event. And while you're grinding the event, you're going to be getting the parallel XP for those guys. Now, for some of these, like the Win vs Mariners, I would recommend doing this is just a play versus CPU 9-inning game. you're gonna get 10 program stars, so it's important. Make sure you do this one because it's a little bit different than a couple of other programs, but do the win versus Mariners. You're just gonna play them on veteran, don't play them on rookie. And I just use your God Squad, or you can use the cards. Actually, probably throw these cards in there so you get parallel XP. The hitters and the pitchers, like 500 parallel XP, this isn't very hard. This is just normal XP that you're going to get. It's any hitters. I thought that was going to be people from the program, but it's not, so that's easy. So just play a couple ranked games, and you've got that. All-Star Weekend players, I would just throw them in there. Just throw them in your event. Just throw them in your event. You're okay. They'll do just fine, and especially for the event, you're going to be getting stubs along the way. Like, it's a pretty good program. You're going to be getting a lot of stubs. On base 15 times with the draft players, you're going to be getting one at the end, but if you don't already have some of these guys, just throw in the guys that you're going to get from the program. 15 on base, that's not hard at all. That's going to be really simple. I think this program genuinely might take like probably an hour, maybe 2 tops. Ks with All-Star Series players, again, you're probably going to get this from the event, especially if you already have Paul Skeens. I mean, he's kind of crazy. Another guy that you can pick up that can help you with this, since they are All-Star Game Series cards, is I'd probably just, once we get to that Kodai Senga at 25 from doing the moments, he's pretty gross. Just pitch him every single event game since he's an All-Star player, and that's for the moment. That's for the mission. So make sure you use that card. It's pretty gross. 98 with a splitter, good hits per 9. Use them in the event, you'll get 25 eventually. If you do that in the event, it's going to take a little bit longer. You could also do it versus play versus CPU. So whenever you're playing the Mariners, after you get the moments, I'd use Kodai Senga and just kind of rally those punchies out. Same with the All-Star players, like for getting the innings pitched, you can do that. You'll get 9 of that from playing the Mariners, and you'll get the other 9 from just playing 3 event games. Same with the hits, and same with the home run derby cards. But you don't get the home run derby cards till a little bit later, but it's still pretty easy. And if you want to pick up some of the low round home run derby cards, you can just pick those up for real cheap on the market. They're going for like 10K for the big round. That's if you didn't end up pulling the pack there. As far as grinding and spending money on this pack, I kind of would have recommended it last night. 15K is kind of losing out on some stubs. The one thing I will say is you get a quick sell this card for 10K no matter what. And some of these are pretty good, like the 111 hits per 9 Yenny or Cano I really like. Elias Diaz I really like. Like, there are a lot of these guys that aren't bad, but the odds are 1 in 10 that you're getting a card, and these cards are selling. I mean, even Vladdy's price definitely tanked in the home run derby card now that he's getting one. Yeah, he's 55,000 stubs right now. That is crazy. This is a really, really cool program. You're going to be getting a guaranteed amazing player by grinding through this. So make sure that you guys do it, especially money spent guys. You're going to want to make sure that you do this because it's just free, like free stubs. You're going to get stubs from the program pack, and if you pull the big round, you get 55,000 there. On top of that, the event is really, really good. And you can grind that while you're grinding the other thing. So grind the program, grind the event, do all of it, get your stubs, and add these boys to your squad. It's free stubs for our Snow Money Spent guys. Like, you got to take care of this. Plus, all of these guys, all these cards, I wouldn't sell a lot of them on the way. I would keep them because you're going to need them for that Set 3 collection, which I know that every single one of you guys wants, including me, because I really want that Ronald Acuna. He looks crazy. So does Adley. Like, they both look amazing. And if you're going to want to get these guys, you're going to want to start racking up cards, like playing the event, grabbing those guys that are Set 3, grabbing the program guys. So just make sure you're doing all of it. But I love all you boys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you boys later, and peace.